You see, recently I kinda realized something. The esports scene is rigged. So yeah, you can go find on the internet straight up. There is some clip of XQC. XQC is playing Call of Duty, but he's not like a pro Call of Duty player. It's not like a main Call of Duty player or anything. And he's played against Nadeshot and other pro. And he was shitting on a lot of them. Like XQC, you can like he was into those lobby with all those streamers and he was looking like a pro like them, and he was not even a pro. Like he's not like he did Overwatch Pro in the past, but I mean he's not a Call of Duty player, and he's there almost on the same level or the same level as them. So it just make no sense to me. So yeah, right there you can see XQC having more kills than Nate shot, and he's not even trying hard. He's just like eating while playing, and he's not having hard time in this lobby full of streamer. Like it just tells a lot about the competitive scene. I always thought that people like Scump was the best of the world. I still think that Scump is probably one of the only legit one in this scene. But like you can clearly see with the new generation it became more obvious since there's more place for them to work. Like you're gonna see there's the Warzone esport and there's the regular esport for multiplayer like the old one. And you're gonna see with the Warzone esport a lot of bad player, like it's just more obvious at this point because in a 4v4, some people were always used to do scrim. Like it's pretty hard to see who is really better than the other, but in Warzone there's way more bullet to put into someone, so you can see like the real skill of the dude who is playing. And then there's some people like Joe who are like invited to all those events, and the dude is not really good. Like I never heard anybody saying Joe is good, but Joe is always presented like a good player. And then you're gonna see there's this dude that is on the screen right now. This dude is the same dude that gave the award to Rivers. If you did not hear the story about Rivers, it's a streamer girl that won the award of the year, the streamer of the year, gamer award into the esports category, but nobody know her. Everybody was like, "Who is River? Why she win the biggest streamer in esport category?" Well, everyone said it's because it's rigged. And guess who given the award to her? It's the same people we know with the esport. This dude is with the optic people, the old school people, and the face people, and like it's the same big wheel that is like spinning. That you probably know some people. You probably know some people that dropped some 30 kill in Warzone, some 40 kill in Warzone, but they will never get invited by in that place because those people they have their circle and they just keep it like that. And if you really want to get it, you probably need to get rich before like even getting in. Like I remember there was those phase 5 contests years ago, and I remember doing better than everyone into the phase 5. Like, not everyone, but every winner of the phase 5 was doing worse than me. Like, maybe they're the one that did better than me into the lastest phase 5, like, that I tried was Scope. But they took some people like pros, like Proze, and this dude is bad, and I beated him like 100%, but it's just because the dude have a bigger audience, he have a lot of people watching him, so we're gonna take you and we're gonna put you into the gang, and now you have the right to do esport with us. And what's gonna happen if you really try by yourself to get into the competitive scene and they don't like you? What's gonna happen is they're just gonna call you cheater. and they're gonna do everything to make sure that you don't get into the competitive scene just by saying that you cheat or whatever is the thing. And there was some websites in the past that are like kind of rigged when you think about this, like Major League Gaming. I realized, like, when I was young, I tried to go in Major League Gaming, and most of the match that are like normal match you're gonna win, but people always put some weird rules. They was always trying to exploit the system one way or another. You can find whatever you think about. They was just trying to do it. So it was a weird point system, and if you really wanted to rank up, it was weird. And then if you wanted to have a high Major League Gaming, you had to almost go play other game like Pokemon, because Pokemon there was not a lot of players, so it was easy to get some ranking. And then if you have a high Major League Gaming ranking, you're gonna get invited maybe by those dude. But the high Major League Gaming, you're gonna see most of the time some people who played Halo competitive, who played Call of Duty competitive, who played Pokemon and all those shit, and they grow their point. So like, how to say that? It's because they are into the wheel, and they are like just doing the sheep for those people that are there. And you're gonna see at the start the esport, it was Xbox only and not PlayStation, and then it switched to PlayStation and not Xbox anymore, and then it switched to PC, and this is what we see now, PC sport with controller, PS4. So yeah, why they changed like this? I remember I was on PlayStation and I was not able to get into the esports scene just because everything was on Xbox. But when I left the game and I come back, everyone tell me that now it's on PlayStation for some reason, and I'm now on Xbox. Like, bro, this shit is weird. Like, there is a lot of stuff rigged in behind the scene, and those esport teams that we think that are really good, they are not that good like we think they are. Like, you have some friend into your friend list. If you do a group of your best friend, they have some good chance to just beat them. They're gonna practice a couple weeks and they're gonna beat them. It's just like that. And maybe the top three contender like Optic, FaZe, and Toronto Ultra, maybe they are the best of all those people. But all the rest of those like junk garbage uh player that are there, it's just like they are selected by those head just to be content farm for those big players. So those big players always look like they are the best of the world, and the other that they chose that are like into the lower team, it's like content farm for them. And those big people like that, they probably have a couple team to themselves. Like this dude, you're gonna see sometime FaZe and Optic together. Like you can even see some picture of the logo of the Optic and FaZe into each other. Like all those big teams, they know each other. They have the same type of sponsor and they have the same head. Like the team almost belong to the same people. All those teams almost belong to the same people. It's just like that, and everything is rigged. And if you want to go up and get into a better team, you probably have like a pyramid scheme just to reach the top. And yeah, I wished it was not like that, because I watched the esport during so much time believing that it was real. And yeah, like I still believe that there is some real part into it. Like Scump is the best, and but like Crim6 always been around, but this dude is not really good at the game when you look at it. Like, he is an average player, but how does Crim6 reach? Like, he is one of the dude who win the most esport. It just make no sense to me. You're gonna see there's a 1v1 between Crim6 and Scump, and Crim6 had no chance. Zero chance to win. And it's just how it is. Like, yeah, so I don't want to like keep exposing name and shit like that, this, you guys can do your research. I'm pretty sure that there's some other YouTuber that's gonna do some video on the subject because I'm not the first that is just starting to dig into those type of shit. But remember that this dude that is into the video, I'm gonna like hide his eyes so nobody know who is it. That give the award to Rivers. That looks shady as fuck. So peace out. I just want to take the time to say that this dude is maybe shady, but maybe he's not even realizing what is doing. Maybe there's some head over him. Maybe like I don't want to point him and say that he is a bad dude because maybe he just want to help and try do the right thing. But there is some big shady thing. There is an org over all those things, and we don't know who is the lead that much. And maybe we see the face sometime, but they are not like saying I did chose River and put it at the top. Like